Gautam Bambawale is former ambassador to China and also former High Commissioner to Pakistan. He is currently the distinguished professor at Symbiosis International University in Pune. He is joining us live from Pune. Professor Gautam, thank you very much for making time for us and welcome to WION World is One.
Thank you, Eric.
Professor, what is the importance and also significance of India bolstering its defense along the Chinese-India border?
Eric, as you and your viewers know, in the summer of 2020, the Chinese People's Liberation Army made a move towards Indian positions in eastern Ladakh. That was something which actually violated the many agreements that existed between India and China for maintaining peace and tranquility on this long line of actual control. Since then, of course, there are troops from both sides which are manning positions in the high Himalayas, even during the winter months. And as a result of this, India is also bolstering its positions all along the line of actual control. This includes not just infrastructure development, whether it's roads and bridges and tunnels, etc., but also purchase of the latest equipment, which will help us in defending Indian territory. So that's what's happening along the LAC between India and China, Eric.
Professor, what will it take for the two countries, that is China and India, to have a sense of dialogue and resolve dispute, especially along the line of actual control, which you have mentioned there, which has been ongoing for a while now?
Yes, I think the answer to that is very, very simple, Eric. The answer is that China should, regain and retain the positions which existed, manned by the militaries of the two sides, which existed before the summer of 2020. And that is the reason why these long and large number of military level talks have been going on between the two sides. The next round is expected very soon, sometime next week. So we do hope that the Chinese can restore the status quo ante as it existed prior to their military moves in the summer of 2020. At least that is in the eastern Ladakh area of the boundary of the LAC between the two countries.
Professor, finally, and I want your quick reaction to this one. Some critics would argue that the military bolstering their defenses along the line of actual control, which has been in dispute for a very long time, is sort of fanning the dispute. Would you agree?
No, I wouldn't agree with that at all. You have to understand that it is the Chinese side which has improved its transportation and communication in those border areas by building roads, etc. You have heard of the bridge that they're building across Pankong Lake. So this is all in reaction to what the Chinese are doing. And the Chinese have to understand that India will take whatever it needs to protect its own territory.
All right, I've been talking to the distinguished professor at Symbiosis International University in Pune, Professor Gautam Bambawale. Thank you very much for your inputs and for talking to WION World is One today.